In this Excel Power Query tip, I'm going to discuss how to add fixed digits custom columns based on dates. Suppose you have a simple data set consisting of order date and sales, and from that simple data set, you converted that into a table by pressing Ctrl T, and then from that table, open it up in Power Query Editor. It's going to look something like this. The columns not highlighted, order date and sales, are the original columns on the worksheet. The columns in green are calculated automatically via the Power Query Editor interface by going to the Add Column tab, and then on the right hand side click on the Date tool, and you'll have a drop down and you can choose year, month, week of year, and other options like quarters. The problem with that is the number that's generated, the week and month number, is in single or double digits. Now when we want to combine the year week and the year month into their own custom formulas, you'll have an inconsistent number of digits for year week and year month, 5 or 6, as you can see here. So how can we adjust the custom formula so we're always going to have a consistent number of digits, always 6. So for example, 2021 for the year and week of year 6, we're going to get it as 2021-06 rather than 2021-6. That's going to be discussed next. So Power Query in Excel uses its own formula language called M when you want to add custom columns and also to manipulate data within Power Query. And here are the steps to create the year-month custom column. The first step is to get the year number of the order date field and then convert it to string. To get the year number of the order date, use the Date.Year function, and the order date is the argument. Then you wrap that around with the Number.ToText function. Similarly, for step 2, to get the month number of the order date, you convert it to string. Here's the formula. For step 3, you need to convert the number 0 to a string and then combine it with the M formula in step 2. To convert the number 0 to a string, you need to use the Number.TeXt function that's indicated in purple. And then you combine it, merge it with the M formula in step 2. So for example, month 12 will become 012 and month 8 will become 08. Step 4, you now extract the last 2 digits of the string created in step 3. So in order to do that, use the Text.End function, and you put as the argument, you put the formula in step 3, and the second argument of the Text.End function, you extract the last 2 digits. So using the same examples for step 3, month 012 will become 12, and month 08 will still be 08 when you extract the last 2 digits. And finally, you combine step 1 and step 4 formulas to get the year-month formula. Here's the dataset, a simple dataset consisting of 2 columns, order date and sales. To get that into the Power Query editor, we need to first convert that dataset into a table. To do that, you press a combination of Ctrl T for the keyboard shortcut, or we can also go into the Insert tab and click on Table. That brings up the same dialog box, the Create Table dialog box. Click on OK. The next thing we need to do is click on the Data tab and then click on From Table. In my version of Excel, which is 2016, it'll be appearing like this, but in your version of Excel, it could be laid out different. So if I click on From Table, that will bring the Power Query editor, and you'll see that your worksheet data is now being displayed in the Power Query editor window. So now that we've got the worksheet data in the Power Query editor, I'm going to show you how to create the year-month custom formula. So first of all, you need to go into the Add Column tab and then click on Add Custom Column. And for the first column, we're going to call this the year number string. And this is the formula. So what this does is use the Date.Year function to convert to extract the order date year number, and then converts that into string using the Number.TeXt function. So click on OK. Next custom form we need to create is the month number string. You click on Add Custom Column, and the custom formula is going to be similar to the year number string, except that we're going to be extracting the month of the order date rather than the year. You click on OK. So the next step is we need to create the 0-month number string. And so what that does is it actually appends the number 0 but converts it into a string format. So use the Number.ToText function to convert the number 0, or it could be any number, but in this case we need 0 to convert the number 0 to a string, and then appends it to the month number string. You can also use the available columns to insert the column in the custom formula window. So if I click on the month number string and click on insert button, it does the same thing. So click on OK. So now what you see is you see that the number 12, for example, has been appended on the left with the 0 number, and the number 2, 02. So the next formula we need to do is the extract last 2 month custom formula. The same procedure, add custom column. Paste it here. And what this does is works out extracts the last 2 digits of the 0-month number string. So effectively acts like a write function in Excel formulas. So we use Text.End function, and you can specify the number of digits you want to extract from the end. So it could be any number, but in this case we need 2. Okay, there. So as you can see, those down. Those 3-digit numbers have been extracted. The last 2 digits have been extracted. I got 12, and for 02, for month number 2, 02 is okay, same as before. And the last step is to create the full year month formula. You add custom column, and what that does is combines the formulas for the year number string and the extract last 2 month string. So if we click on the year number string, because everything has to be in string format when we append everything, combine everything together. So you can double click on it and it appears on the custom column formula window, and then you append that to the extract last 2 month column. Click on OK. So now you have the completed formula, custom formula column, and you have a consistent number of digits being 6. So where the month number is 2, the digits is 2021 for the year. The month number was 2, 02 has been appended, now it's 2021-02. You can also combine all of these steps into a single formula by combining all of the steps into one formula. So if I copy the entire formula here and add another custom column, we'll call that year, month, full. So these are all the steps combined into one formula, and click on OK, and then you get the same results. So lastly, we need to create the year week custom formula. Now the year week full custom formula is almost exactly the same as a year month full formula, except that we use the week of year function for the date on the order date to work out the week of the year for the order date. And we also specify as a second argument when do we expect the start of the week do you take place? In this case, I've specified Monday, so use the day.Monday as the second argument. If you wanted to choose another day like Sunday, that would be day.Sunday. So I'll copy this and add the very last custom column, and we'll call this year, week, full. Paste it, click on OK. So there you have it. Both custom columns have been completed: year, week, month, and year, week, full. And if you look all the way down, there's a consistent number of digits all the way down. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon on the next one.